If that doesn't get you excited for the rest of the level, I don't know what to tell you, because that part right there is awesome!
Phew. I feel like I just lived through a train wreck. How about you? Undoubtedly.
Amanda's already inside, and the door's sealed.
So now what?
There's a vent on the wall to the right of the cargo door. The fan's running. She's got the power on. One way or another.
And on that note, hey everybody, remember here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider Legend. In the previous episode, we started off our explorations through Kazakhstan, and in today's episode, after surviving that train wreck of an intro, pun. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing on our explorations through this mysterious building and stuff like that. Hoorah! Now, one thing I'll say is that I know that there's a reward on the lower part of this room somewhere, but I don't exactly remember where it is. That's why you saw me destroying those boxes a moment ago. Not just because I have a vendetta against all boxes and they all must be destroyed. But without further ado, we have a area over here we can go climb, and that was proper grammar. I don't know what we were talking about, and the lighting effect in this area is kind of cool-ish, except it's kind of glitchy in some points. Alrighty then, so I believe it's down here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Yay! By the way, I like how the rewards in this level look like they're... I don't really watch a whole lot of anime, but they look like something straight out of Dragon Ball Z. I've never seen any episode of that show, but that just looks like... But whenever I see those things, it just reminds me of that. I have no idea why. Alright then, so we can go over here and jump on the rope, and you want to be careful because you can fall, because you can take damage if you go into the fire, because, well, that's kind of how fire works. You go in it and you burn, and that's not very pleasant at all. Alright. So, without further ado, we can also use our the magic of pressing the Y button to destroy that fan over there.
It's getting colder.
Watch out for these, because... yeah, you'll get electrocuted if you touch those, and they're not very pleasant at all.
It looks as if you've stumbled into another tomb after all. I wonder what he's doing in here.
He's been trying to get out since the 50s. He's frozen to death, the poor fellow. It's hardly a proper end for a scientist. The experiment's gone wrong. The KGB sealed the facility. He tried to escape through the vents, but got trapped.
My God.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those moments where the level is going to be a bit more serious than what I usually handle on my channel. But you guys know me. I like to take the seriousness out of things and make everything all goofy and stuff like that, because I'm a dork. Mwahaha.
It is much colder in here than it was outside.
And well, fun fact, when I was a kid, and I heard that line where Laura was all like, it's much colder in here than it is outside, I used to think she said that because she had to take off most of her jacket because they caught fire and things like that, and that's why she was freezing. But now that I'm older and smarter and wiser, well, now that I'm older, I know that it would be cold in here if you had no power on.
I'm not sure turning on the power was a good idea. Looks like a few things in there won't be getting the juice they need.
The heater must be one of them.
I believe the other reward is down here. Yes, it is. It's like I've played this game before. Yay! Alright then, so, also, you may notice that our dual pistol, the maximum amount of bullets we can carry has also increased. I don't remember exactly when this happens, but at some point in the game, you unlock the ability to go from 30 bullets to 40. So that's kind of interesting. Although the game doesn't really do that great of a job of telling you that, but if you're like me, you're not really going to notice all that much, and you're like, oh, hey, look at that, I have more ammunition apparently. How long has that been a thing?
Look at the lights. She's only found the emergency power.
She came in through the main doors. I don't think she's been here. Looks like there's a generator on the other side of the room. She would have started it.
It's a map of the facility.
Very retro. It probably looks like a carnival sideshow when the power's on.
Again with the game's dialogue. I would never not say this, but this game definitely has some of my favorite dialogue in any game ever. I think Zip and Laura and I think Zip and Alistair are really great companion characters for Laura in this game. And I'll talk a little bit more about their history with the Tomb Raider series in a moment after this cutscene.
That should do it. You have to admire this map's simplicity.
And what do you know? It looks just like a carnival sideshow.
Now, it might just be me, but it seems like on the non-HD versions of this game, this appears a bit more brighter when the lights turn on. That might just be me.
I wonder if that's toxic. I guess it's cooler. But who knows what kind of lethal crap the Soviets were using.
I'd rather not find out firsthand.
Yeah, Zip and Alistair, going back to them for a moment, this was obviously Alistair's first appearance in the Tomb Raider series, but believe it or not, Zip had actually appeared in the other Tomb Raider games prior to this, because he wasn't in Tomb Raider Chronicles, no, he wasn't in Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, excuse me, he was in Tomb Raider Chronicles, because you could see him briefly in that game. I don't think he was in the other PlayStation games, but I know for a fact that he was in Tomb Raider Chronicles, or at least a character who was similar to him, kind of like how in the Tomb Raider movies, there's a character named Bryce who was kind of pretty much the exact same thing as Zip was in this game. Also, this is definitely worth mentioning, don't touch the green stuff on the bottom of the floor. It's definitely poison, and it's not pleasant to go through that, because you will take damage quickly, and you will die, and you will not be happy.
Amanda?
Damn it, Laura, I'm busy.
I see you've changed your look. That was you in Bolivia then, with Rutland.
I've been all over, and I'm going to places you can't conceive of. You're the one being left behind this time. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Amanda. If I'd known that you were alive, I swear I would have done everything I could to save you.
Please. I got over that a long time ago. You know what really used to bug me, though? When I got out and saw that you left without even trying to... What is it archaeologists do? Oh, right. Dig.
We'd thought of it as a memorial.
Whatever. Don't let her follow me.
Check out the big gun thing. How spaced out is that? Maybe it'll help you.
Alright, now this right here is something that's kind of interesting. Now, first of all, that dialogue right there is my favorite thing Zip says in this entire game. He's all like, check out the big gun thing. That's just hilarious.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Getting crazy interference on the video, too. I'd say what we have here is one of Nikolai Tesla's torpedo coil guns. Except that would be impossible.
You may be right. It doesn't seem to work very well.
Well, they theoretically need a lot of power, like from that Tesla tower across the way. If you could get that Tesla tower fired up... I never thought I'd get to say that.
We might be able to bridge the gap somehow.
Alright, now, there is a huge shortcut that you can do in this level, and I'm kind of surprised that Crystal Dynamics didn't catch this when they were developing this game, but you can move this box and almost die. I'm standing in the air! What? Okay, I guess the game thinks I'm still on the ledge, but that's weird. Alright, as much as I love this game, it can be a little bit buggy at times. But going back to my point, we can jump across here, and that was supposed to work. I don't know why that didn't work. Alright, take two. I'm surprised Crystal Dynamics didn't catch this before they released the game, but there is a pretty big shortcut that you can do in this level if you know what you're doing. And by know what you're doing, I mean it's actually pretty simple once you figure it out. You can, if you do this right, you can jump across this, and you can use this platform to jump over there and just continue on your way over there. That door will open when you get near it. But the thing is, the rest of the rewards are down here, I think. There's one over there, but the rest of the rewards are down there, so yeah, you're gonna miss out on a lot of rewards if you take that path. If you're going for a time trial, definitely use that because it'll save a lot of time. But as for right now, we're just gonna be doing the way you're intended to. Now, I'm not going to be doing complete guides for time trials in this game because I think it'd be kind of pointless to do that, but I do have a plan for how I will talk about the time trials. And this right here, this is a new enemy. This guy has a shield. We want to do melee attack, and that was supposed to work. I don't know why that didn't work. You're supposed to do like a melee attack thing to make him trip, and then you can shoot him rise down, and then your life would be perfect, or something like that. That's not a very great way to word that, but I'm trying not to English right now.
Don't get hit by any of those electrical arcs.
I thought you said it wasn't running.
That's just the ambient discharge. The tower was on.
And if I were the
You know
energy
it.
source, where would I be?
Up top.
Definitely watch out for those electrical sparks, because as everybody who paid attention to physics knows, or anybody who put a fork inside of an electrical socket, if you touch electricity, it's not pleasant. It's very painful and not very that great. That is also great grammar right there. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a great grammar speaker, darn it. Watch out for the electrical thing. Remember, kids, electrical hazards always have the right of way. Alright, that was really stupid. Wait for it to go. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. Okie dokie.
Another scientist. No warmth for him up here either. They funneled Tesla energy into the artifact, and there was an enormous discharge of some sort. Could the tower be powered up from here?
Not without the core. Looks like it's not here. I guess that's what those tracks in the floor are for.
What are those hanging cords and sockets?
Decoupled high current cables. You're lucky they're off, or you'd be standing in the middle of a painful light parade. Okay, there's a core up ahead. Doesn't look like it has a charge, but you might be able to juice it from the control room above you.
There's heavy debris on the tracks. I don't see how I can move it.
It doesn't matter if the core doesn't have power. Get it charged, and then we can deal with that.
Hello, Laura.
What the? How the hell did you get on this channel?
Hush, Sip. She must have taken a headset while she was rearranging your office.
You're so smart, Laura. Do you know why the Soviets called their project Carbonek?
It's the castle where Lancelot sought the Holy Grail. Not the first connection to Arthurian myth I've come across.
Myth, she calls it. A limited word for a limited perspective. You are always such the scientist. You're probably right at home with all these Tesla contraptions, aren't you?
As much as anyone, I suppose.
The Russians activated a power in the artifact that literal minds can't handle, and it destroyed them. So don't push the wrong buttons.
You'd better not either.
But I know which ones are the right ones.
You've learned to read Russian since I last saw you, Amanda?
She hung up. What the hell was that about?
She's having difficulty obtaining the sword fragment, and she doesn't want to blow everything up in the process.
Maybe you should have told her what she wanted to know.
Another unlucky scientist. He writes that at least a dozen of his colleagues were killed in the experiment. The artifact converted the Tesla voltage into something else, a wave of concussive force of some kind.
That's familiar enough. So why were they shut down?
They refused to repeat the experiment, and when the KGB tried to persuade them otherwise, it got nasty.
To move it if I can't touch it.
The cable on your grapple is insulated.
Right.
Yay, I get to finally talk! Okay, as much as I love this game, I gotta say, Let's Playing it kind of made it a bit of an interesting experience. The fact that I've Let's Played this game twice, by the way, it's kind of made me realize that this game is really cutscene heavy. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah, you're gonna see an outtake at the end of the video that was actually kind of funny, and I'm definitely not gonna edit it out. When both of those knobby thingies on the top are next to each other, it'll cause an electrical wall, as you can clearly see on screen, unless you're not paying attention. So, yeah, when those two are connected, then you definitely can't do anything. And now that we've restored the power to the facility, we're going to end this video off here. So, thank you all so much for watching this video of Tomb Raider Legend. In the next episode, we're going to wrap up our journey through Kazakhstan. Until next time, lead gear to you. Oh yeah.